What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, the Iron Man, three-time junior middleweight world champion, former undisputed junior middleweight world champion, superstar boxer, Jermell Iron Man Charlo. 35 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 19 wins by way of knockout. By the time he graced the squared circle, he'll be 35 years of age, standing at 6 feet tall, well, 5'11" and a half, 6 feet tall, with a 73 and a half inch arm reach. Jermell Iron Man Charlo announces his ring return and says that he's staying at 154 from here on out. The last time we seen Jermell Charlo grace the squared circle was September of 2023. Right, going on 2 years since the last time we seen Jermell Charlo in the ring, when he jumped up from 154 to 168 to challenge first ballot Hall of Famer, 4-division world champion, who's gone for undisputed for a second time in Saul Canelo Alvarez. He got dropped in the 7th round, and then he lost unanimous decision. He didn't want to engage. He didn't put the greatest performance out there, and he got a lot of critique and criticism for that. With that said, that's the last time we seen him. Now Jermell Charlo posts his videos. He's training. He's back at it. Says he's staying at 154, and he's making his comeback. TGB, Tom Brown Promotions, announces that they expect Jermell Charlo to be back in the ring by July, August. And the opponent, I'm being told, shockingly, is going to be Jesus Ramos, which is a fight that was already rumored to take place. Jesus Ramos is 23 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 19 wins by way of knockout, 24 years of age, 5'10" with a 72-inch arm reach. He's coming off of a dominating performance against Scrum this past Saturday. He got a 7th round knockout victory. It was a stay busy, active fight. He had just fought in February, though, against Jason Rosario, who he stopped in the 8th round, right? And that was rumored to be Jermell Charlo on the Tank Davis card. It was supposed to be Jermell Charlo versus Jesus Ramos. He ended up fighting a tuna fight, right? And then he fought Gabe Rosado, and then, he just staying active. So with that said, it's rumored to be Jesus Ramos versus Jermell Charlo, and they want to do so on the undercard as they build up a showdown between Jermell Charlo and the Towering Inferno, unified WBC WBO junior middleweight world champion, in Sebastian Fundora, who fought as the main event on the card that Jesus Ramos was on. And so looks like Sebastian Fundora is going to have to fight against his mandatory in Xander Zayas for the WBO. And it looks like they're going to accept that route. So they just ordered, the WBO just ordered them to make a decision by April 8th as well. So they have a couple of weeks to negotiate a fight with Xander Zayas, who's the WBO mandatory challenger, now that Terrence Crawford has dropped out of the rankings, right? But Terrence Crawford is still holding on to the WBA title. So he didn't vacate. It was reported to me and to the world that he was vacating the WBO title. And Terrence Crawford has now decided that he's not going to vacate the WBA title. He's still going to hold on to that because he has plans to come back down to 154 pounds to become undisputed. Now, this is very, very interesting because, again, the big fight was Terrence Crawford and Jermell Charlo after Terrence Crawford dominated Errol Spence, Jermell Charlo's close friend. Terrence Crawford was setting up a showdown with Jermell Charlo, right? And that was going to be a big fight. And Jermell Charlo was the undisputed champion. It would have worked out for Terrence Crawford if he'd have fought and beat Jermell Charlo. That would have made him 3-division undisputed champion, then fight Canelo Alvarez. But Jermell Charlo got the opportunity before Terrence Crawford, and we know what took place. But with that said, Terrence Crawford plans to drop back down. So guess what? If Terrence Crawford beats Canelo Alvarez and Jermell Charlo beats Sebastian Fundora, then he would have to beat Batran Mataliev and Xander Zayas. So he would need 4 fights. He would have to beat Jesus Ramos, which is rumored to be his next fight. He would have to fight again before the year is up, which is hard. I'm hard pressed to see. But fight again before the year is up against Sebastian Fundora, win those belts. Then he would have to beat Batran Mataliev and then Xander Zayas. So, but nonetheless, before we put the carriage before the horse, this is a great fight for Jermell Charlo. And the sport of boxing in this division needs Jermell Charlo. He's arguably the greatest making a case for himself to be the greatest 154-pounder or top 3 greatest 154-pounders ever. So, I mean, let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. But Jermell Charlo announces his rematch, his return to the ring. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Who y'all want to see him fight? Follow me on Instagram at Blueblood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace. Or let me ask you this question. If Jermell Charlo beats Sebastian Fundora, picks up the unified belts, the WBO and the WBC belt, right? If Fundora beats Xander Zayas, Jermell Charlo picks those belts up. Does Terrence Crawford still want Jermell Charlo next? It's a thought. I'm gone. Peace.